Good afternoon. This time, I'll wait for people to log on like I always do. I usually look and think, how shit is that? But instead I'm looking and think... Right, just a quick update. This isn't about the Syrian refugee child. It's not about Islam. It's about the Brexit Betrayal March. Sunday, the 9th of December. We're up to 191 people. Oh wait, 375. It's flying up. Hello Karen, hello Jane, hello Ingrid. 3 females. How are you doing? How are you doing? He had his hair cut, I did. And we are here, say hello everyone.
Hello. Hi.
And we are, and says Jared.
How are you doing? Hello.
We are planning the Brexit Betrayal March, which will be happening Sunday, the 9th of December. So this is, and in fact, you know what it is? It's about Brexit and Brexit only. And all of the different speakers that are coming to this event, Danny's liaised with the police, it's all organised with the police. The march route is set. All of the details are coming out in the next 24 hours, 48 hours. We've just been deciding speakers, times, music. Yes, music. Music to always bring it more of a festival atmosphere. And this is my opportunity asking you to come. Come along. It's going to be a good day. We will have talk of the Brexit betrayal. We will have the reasons for supporting Brexit stroke UKIP, Jared and his party. And we will cover all the points that betraying us on our Brexit vote will affect. From fishing to farming, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales. We will have European friends speaking. And Dominic, if you're watching this, make sure you get here. We have European friends coming from other countries to hopefully talk to us about how the European Union is trying to destroy their country, just like it's destroying ours, or attempting to. We'll be talking about police, criminal justice, defence, military, free speech, of course. We all watch that. We all watch that as it's disappearing. Immigration. The main point, I believe, but many others have all these different reasons for supporting Brexit. And yeah, it's covering every angle. There's a list of speakers. If you're angry, if you feel betrayed, this is the other major point, is so many people want to see us fail on this. They want to see it fail. Even Nigel Farage, who's supposed to want Brexit, will want this day to fail. We have to prove them wrong. And everyone has a role to play in proving them wrong. There can be, because there will be such provocation on this day. You can see the far left, the fascist far left, the violent far left, organising themselves or wanting to disrupt this day. Now, the police have given us complete assurances, which is why I'm telling people, come along, bring your families. It was like our Day for Freedom event. Antifa were out to ruin it, completely unsuccessful. The police in London policed it amazingly. And we had a completely successful day. That's what we want on Sunday the 9th. And you will be responsible, and every supporter will be responsible for making that happen. So we need a complete calm atmosphere, and we need a day where people can have their voices heard against the betrayal, the biggest betrayal by any politicians against 17.4 million people are about to be betrayed on the 10th or the 11th. So that's it. And the rest of the room's silent, and it's a bit awkward. So any final words? I'm going to leave final words, Jared.
Yeah, I'd like to say hello to everybody out there. We campaigned in UKIP for 23 years before we got the referendum. Our policy was always that Britain should leave the European Union, and we hoped that the patriotic government would do that. Our fallback position was that if we didn't have that from a patriotic government, we'd have a referendum of the people. And that's what we forced, because we were an electoral threat. The only reason you got a referendum is because David Cameron was forced to allow it, because he was so frightened that we were taking votes away from the Conservative Party. In actual fact, we took them away from Labour as well, and we took them all across the board. And the only way to get UKIP out of the political equation was to have the referendum. And of course they counted on the fact that they would win it, that Remain would win, and we'd all disappear off the scene, and it would be safe to remain in the European Union forevermore. Well, you didn't allow them to do that. We got you the referendum. 17.4 million of you voted to leave against all the expectations, all the predictions. And what's happened since? Exactly what I predicted. It's being betrayed. We've seen they should have left the week after. We should have repealed the 1972 European Communities Act, told the European Union that we'd left, and then said to them, now this is how it's going to work. We're going to tell you how we're going to get out and how it's going to work, and we want trade, friendship and cooperation, obviously. What did we have? We had a government that didn't do anything for the first few months. And since then, it's been a question of going to the European Union, asking them how we can leave, and of course, they're telling us that it's all far too difficult, and we've ended up with this not really leaving the European Union withdrawal agreement, which Mrs May is now trying to get through Parliament. The whole thing's been betrayed. You've been betrayed. The only way you can fight back is through the ballot box. We have to have a democratic revolution through the ballot box, and UKIP is the only opposition. Nothing's happening at the moment, so this is why we've organised this march and rally. We want to get as many of you out as we possibly can on Sunday the 9th of December. We want tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands if you'll turn out, so that we can show Parliament that you still want the decision of the referendum honoured. Now, we probably, however they vote on the Monday or Tuesday after that, we don't know. But what we do know is that this fight is going to go on for a very long time to extricate us from the European Union. And the only way you're going to do that is through the ballot box. It's a blunt weapon that it works. My strategy is very simple. Recruit new members, raise money, organise branches, select candidates, run in elections, local elections, general elections, and who knows, there might even be another European election next year. I certainly hope there isn't, but if there is, then we're going to fight it on the same message we've been fighting for the last 25 years. Britain will be better off outside of the European Union, and the only thing that can make that happen is you, the people, through the ballot box. And my party, the UK Independence Party, wants to give you that opportunity. If you want to live in a free, independent, democratic country, start the fight back on Sunday the 9th. Come and support us. Come and join UKIP. Our membership is going up every day by the hundreds and the thousands, and we need the tens of thousands. You help me to do that, and you're helping yourself. We've still got to get Britain out, and we want a country that is run by our politicians for our people in our interests. So we want to be friendly and have good relations with all of the countries of the world, but first we must be an independent country where the government runs the country for our benefit. And if you want that, then you've got to make it happen. We can't do it for you. You have to support us. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing as many of you as possible on Sunday the 9th.
Now you better be there on the 9th. And if at every single one of these events, I always walk away and say, what a day. You will feel like you've been part of something, part of a movement. Join the movement. 9th, Dorchester Hotel, isn't it? Dorchester. Gathering at the Dorchester Hotel, outside the poor Dorchester Hotel, from 11:45 that day. The march will set up at 12:30. All these details will be being put on my Facebook. UKIP will be sending them out. I'll be emailing them out. Get people talking about Sunday the 9th.